Welcome to the Explainer. So if you've ever felt like you're just drowning in your WooCommerce data, or honestly, maybe just kind of guessing at what's actually driving your sales, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to take that chaotic, raw data and completely transform it into your own customized, high-performance command center.
All right, let's just quickly run through our roadmap for today. We're going to start with the truth about your store data, then dive right into customizing your dashboard sections, which is our main focus today. After that, we'll look at core reports for growth, how to avoid some really common analytics mistakes, and finally, we'll wrap up by building your winning analytics routine.
Okay, part 1, the truth about store data and how to stop guessing so you can actually start growing. We really need to talk about a massive blind spot that is literally costing store owners profit.
Get this, a staggering 64% of WooCommerce store owners make one really critical mistake. They rely almost exclusively on external tools for their data. I mean, they are sitting on an absolute goldmine of native, accurate data right inside their dashboard, but they're looking somewhere else to make their biggest decisions. Crazy, right? And here's why that's a problem. External tools, like Google Analytics, look, they're great for tracking visitor behavior, sure, but because of ad blockers and JavaScript errors, you're looking at a built-in 10 to 15% data loss. It's just a fact. But your native WooCommerce Analytics, that is the definitive truth. It is 100% transactionally accurate, because it's recorded directly into your database the exact second a checkout happens.
Which brings us to part 2, customizing your dashboard sections to build your command center. This is the big one today, guys. Let's take all that definitive data and actually make it work for you by heading over to WooCommerce, then Analytics, and clicking on Overview. So, your dashboard is basically broken down into 3 main, highly customizable areas. You've got performance for those top-level stats, charts for your visual trends, and leaderboards for all your rankings. But here is the magic part. You absolutely do not have to settle for the default view. Every single section here can be reordered, renamed, or totally disabled so it fits your exact operational flow.
And the actual how-to on this is just beautifully simple. You literally just click the customization menu, those 3 little vertical dots up in the top right corner of any section. From there, you can toggle specific stats on or off to hone in on your vital metrics. You can rename the whole section, move it up or down the page, or just trash it entirely if you don't need it. And hey, if you mess up, no worries, just hit the little plus icon at the bottom of the dashboard and you can restore removed sections instantly.
In practice, doing this is an absolute game changer. By default, your performance section might spit out like a dozen completely cluttered stats at you. But if you jump into that toggle menu, you can just strip away all those vanity metrics. You can narrow it right down to the things that actually impact your bottom line, like just looking at net sales, returns, and total tax. Clean, simple, and actually useful.
Then, moving down to the charts section, you can switch between a line or a bar graph, depending on how you like to digest data. You can put metrics side by side, too. So comparing something like gross sales against net sales and discounted orders means you can spot the health of your profit margins literally the second you log in.
And finally, let's talk about leaderboards. Please don't just leave these on default. Reorder them to prioritize what matters to you today. You can pinpoint your VIP customers by their total spend, track your absolute best-selling items, or figure out exactly which of those promo codes are actually moving the needle. Honestly, spending just 5 minutes tweaking this stuff turns a generic, out-of-the-box template into your own custom command center.
All right, let's roll into part 3, core reports for growth, aka your arsenal. Now that your custom command center is locked in, we need to look at the essential reports that actually fuel it and drive your strategy.
You basically have 5 core reports you need to care about: revenue, products, customers, categories, and taxes. Honestly, these 5 alone are going to answer about 90% of your daily operational questions. But here's a really fascinating takeaway for you. In e-commerce, your top 10 products will usually generate somewhere between 60 to 80% of your total revenue. Kind of wild, right? So that products report is absolutely vital to ensure your VIP items never, ever drop out of stock. And when you dive into the customer report, you can unlock some truly advanced metrics, like customer lifetime value, or CLV. This is huge because it totally shifts your mindset. Instead of just frantically chasing cheap, one-off sales, you can start focusing on retaining your true VIPs, the people who keep coming back over their entire relationship with your store.
Moving on to part 4, avoiding common analytics mistakes. Because look, even with a perfectly customized dashboard, bad data can still win if you fall into a few common traps.
So, what are the biggest pitfalls?
Well, like we mentioned earlier, relying exclusively on Google Analytics for your transactional data is a massive one. Second is looking at your revenue in a total vacuum without using the previous period date comparison. Like, are you actually growing, or did you just have one lucky Tuesday? You also don't want to overlook long-term customer patterns just because you're hyper-focused on daily order counts. Oh, and never exporting your data to a CSV for deeper spreadsheet analysis? Huge missed opportunity right there.
Also, a really quick technical tip for you. WooCommerce actually caches massive amounts of analytics data to keep your site running fast. So if your beautifully customized dashboard ever starts showing flat, delayed, or totally outdated figures, don't panic. Seriously, scratch that. Just go to WooCommerce, then Status, then Tools, and run the Clear Analytics Cache tool. It forces a manual refresh and, 9 times out of 10, it fixes the issue instantly.
Which brings us to our final section, Part 5, your winning analytics routine. So, your data is accurate, your dashboard is customized, but how do you actually use it without getting totally overwhelmed?
Well, a highly effective routine definitely does not mean staring at charts all day long. It's actually really simple. It means a quick 5-minute check every day just to make sure revenue and orders are flowing. Then, a 15-minute weekly review to check your last 7 days of revenue and make sure your top 10 products are well stocked. And finally, you just block out a strategic 30-minute deep dive at the end of every month to look at those broader 30-day trends, customer retention, and category performance. That's the whole shebang.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to stop and ask yourself something honestly. Is your dashboard built for guessing, or is it built for growing? Are you actually utilizing the incredibly powerful data that's just sitting right there inside your store? Or are you just sort of hoping for the best based on some incomplete third-party metrics?
Guys, it is time to stop guessing. Log into WooCommerce today, jump into Analytics, go to the Overview, click those 3 vertical dots, and build your own customized command center. Take absolute control of your business's growth right now. Because, let's be real, if you don't know exactly where your profits are coming from today, how can you possibly expect to multiply them tomorrow?